Hello, 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 hello! How's everyone doing? I'm super excited for this. Look at this screen. Look at this screen right now. This is gorgeous. You'll have to let me know if the audio is wonky. It's always a little finicky getting the audio right the first time you load up a game. I did load it up a little bit earlier to see if the audio was okay, and I did a little test recording. I didn't go any further than this screen though, so that's about as far as I went. So yeah, hello Sephi, hello Amphibious, and hello Jay. Hope you're all doing well. Sephi, congratulations on hitting affiliate, by the way. Yeah, that's I hear that a lot. I hear a lot of people say this is their favorite in the series. I'm excited to find out why. Yeah, it's going to be a lot to top Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, so I'm going to hit start. We probably have some cutscenes to get through and whatnot. Let's do it. Yeah. Congrats. Hopefully I'm not too far behind you. I think I'm at like 48 followers right now, so I'm really close. So wish me luck on that. Yeah, and if y'all don't know, for anyone who doesn't know, Sephi is the one who designed my my model that you see me as right now. Sephi is my VTuber mama. Sephi also streams. I'm going to shout you out. Shout out. _Methuzael. So be sure to tune into Sephi if you ever see them online. Sephi streams games, and I think sometimes art as well. I tuned in recently. You were playing Minecraft, but I tuned in for that stream. But it was a fun time. So be sure to check out Sephi. Now, onto this screen here. I am not playing Metal Gear for the first time. I don't know what I should say here. Jay, do you know what the difference between these are? I feel like I should say I like Metal Gear Solid 2. The audio went away for the... Oh, no, it didn't. It's just silent here. I think I'm going to say I like Metal Gear Solid 2, although I don't know. I like them both. This is tough. I guess I'm going to say I like Metal Gear Solid 2. We'll go with normal, as usual. After the end of
World War II,
Snake's doing it
the
for
world
me.
was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Hey, Minecraft is good. Nothing wrong with Minecraft. Thank you, Jay.
Line over
1964.
Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector.
Is that right?
Put on your mask.
That shouldn't make sense if this is 64, right?
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Panty waste?
Approaching release point.
Let me know if
10
the audio
minutes
is
to drop
dropping.
off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
So if I said I like Metal Gear Solid 1, would this be Snake?
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
The rule of cool? I like that, Seffi.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
I like
1 minute to drop off.
vibe-based
Move
realities.
to the rear.
Activate bailout model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
Oh,
10
that's
seconds to
badass.
drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings.
And fly. God be with you.
Those were you? I saw Snake Eater written on his helmet. Oh, shit.
Jack, I've got some important news.
It is Raiden.
The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll
Oh,
be
maybe-
officially
that is Snake,
organized
never
into a
mind.
unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very
Did sound
same.
familiar.
On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards.
Nice.
I was the one who conducted the operation.
All right, a little
The
flex.
security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin.
Wow.
He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The president demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba.
It's crazy the world
US
didn't
and
end
Soviet forces
during
went
this
on alert
crisis.
for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other
We have to
intelligence
give
agencies around
Sokolov
the world.
back.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov.
Yep.
They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice.
Sorry, Sokolov.
President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov
Poor
kept on
dude.
screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then, a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there
Okay,
just
Snake.
recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
I wonder if this is Raiden doing a virtual mission as Snake. Something like Snake did in the past or something.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
Badass, badass, badass.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast.
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Right on. Ow. Uh-oh. What did I drop? Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. U.S. Army. The hell? I kind of wish I had selected Metal Gear 1. Alright. I'll trust. Is this my percentage of camouflage? That's cool. Alright, we've got the same controls so far. What is this? What the fuck? From fake death. Interesting. I'm gonna go get the pack that I lost. Hello?
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other.
Codec is loud.
Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake.
Naked
I'll be
Snake.
referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm
Snake
glad
eater.
to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom.
Major Tom?
Oh, and Snake.
Yeah,
The crew isn't watching anymore. You can take off the disguise now.
good idea.
Oh!
This isn't right.
Yeah.
Time for the snake to shed his skin.
Yeah. That's funny. The double bait and switch. Yay! There's our boy. Good looking game. It's very green.
Can you hear me, Major Tom? This is Snake.
This is ground
Kept you
control
waiting,
Snake.
huh?
This
Kept you
will
waiting,
be a
huh?
sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then.
Yeah.
You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Heard. Okay. I hear something in the walking around. Or is it me? Is this the right tree? Oh yeah, there it is. I feel like the vocal quality is better. Like the quality of the vocals. Nice.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left.
Oh, okay.
From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button.
I see.
For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance.
Oh boy.
You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna.
Oh wow.
You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire.
Oh boy.
Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it.
I see.
The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SAS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one
Damn.
issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A
Easy.
real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
14573.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days,
All right.
and 18 hours.
Chill, Snake.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top-secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight.
I kind of want to just play.
You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. It's not his place to question why. But you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
What's up, Chasing
It means
Strange?
devoting yourself to your
Welcome
country.
in.
I follow the president and the top brass.
You do
I'm
love
ready to
yapping.
die for them if necessary.
I like the
president
yapping.
and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader.
But it's like,
no matter
just got
who's
into the
in
game and I want to
charge.
play now.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
For sure.
The times.
Half is lore.
People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Nice.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit. A group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
I was
Same
just
here.
thinking that about Snake.
After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key.
Her voice is
Those
super familiar to
CQC
me.
techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC.
I feel like I've heard of
Close
something
quarters
else.
combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Oh, that's Pearl? It was like somewhere in the recesses of my mind. Oh, wow. Yeah, I can hear it now. Let me look at the... "14180", that was Snake's codec in Metal Gear Solid 2. And I'm not sure whose it was in Metal Gear Solid 1. You mentioned, I remember you said it was familiar in Metal Gear Solid 2 as well. I thought it was maybe Otacon, but I wasn't sure. But I think 14180 definitely was Snake in Metal Gear Solid 2. God, it is nice to have Snake as the main yapper in this game, though, I have to say. Alright, I'm supposed to practice CQC, I think. Buh. I love that emote. Oh, I can CQC with Diane Simmons. Yeah. Oh, see, that's where my head was at initially. Was like Family Guy. That was like I was like, Family Guy was like the first thing that came to my mind, but I couldn't remember who or what she played. Let's see if we can get the snake. Nice. Oh, I kicked it. Interesting. Alright, let's familiarize ourselves with this. Highly addictive and hazardous to your health. The binoculars. Active sonar that detects life forms with sound waves. Consumes battery power while used. Sensor that detects objects in motion. Does not detect stationary objects. Consumes battery. Equipped to use. Consumes battery power. So we have a lot to kind of manage in this game. Yeah, the snake on snake action. Snake on snake violence. Alright. Survival viewer. Let's look at our backpack. Oh, we've got weight as well. Calorie mate. My anaconda. Food. Oh, I can eat it from this menu. I don't have to, I won't have to put it directly into my hands if I need it. That's good to know. Let's camouflage. Face. Interesting. Splitter for indoor ops. For night, I assume. For woodland and no paint. Heads up, in this game, your health recovers over time as long as you keep your stamina up. There is a healing item, but there aren't very many of them. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you for telling me that. Uniform. Wow. There's a lot to this game. Round backgrounds. Against trees. Naked? Okay. Naked snake. I was like, I don't want to get banned. Because we were naked in the last game, that is for sure. Okay, cool. Let's save quick. May as well.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yes. Yeah, the Snake Eater song goes hard. I have heard that before.
Hey, Snake,
it's
you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
Yes.
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Also, welcome in, Ergo. Thank you for stopping by.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Pardon me?
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla's getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version, too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Right on. Thank you for the
If
lurk,
you wait
Ergo.
40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know.
Oh, that's fun.
When the going gets tough, movies can save your life.
Kojima gets to have
It's
a little
always
movie
good to be able
rants.
to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No
In
kidding.
the form of
Well,
paramedic.
I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Cool, cool. Yeah. I bet there are. I don't think there's anything practical for naked other than it feels good. It looks good, too. I wonder. Now that we're since we're on the topic, you know what I mean.
Sokolov should be at the abandoned factory to the north, so head in that
Let's
direction.
see if they have anything to say about me being naked.
Snake, intelligence indicates that that area is outside the enemy's cordon, so you shouldn't have any unexpected encounters with enemy patrols. I think it will be a good idea to take this time to get accustomed to using your camouflage, hunting for food, and
Yes.
navigating the survival viewer.
That's what I've
If
been
you
doing.
have any questions about camouflage or CQC, ask the boss. The boss's frequency is 141.80. Paramedic is the medical correspondent for this mission. Ask her about hunting for food and medical treatment. Also, she has documents detailing flora and fauna in the operation locale. Contact her if you need detailed information on any of the plants and animals in your area. Paramedic's frequency is
I wonder if the
145.73.
remake of this game is going to be good. I hope it will be.
Camouflage is an indispensable tool when you're sneaking through the jungle. To use camouflage, first press the Start button to go to the Survival viewer. Then select Camouflage and press the Enter button. Select Uniform to select Battle Fatigues, and Face to select Face Paint. Choose battle fatigues that match the surrounding environment. The most effective camouflage is attained by selecting fatigues that blend in with the environment. Camouflage patterns that stand out in your surroundings will attract attention.
Looking forward optimistically for one reason. Worst case scenario, this game still exists. Best case, an awesome game. Totally agree. I think that's a good outlook. I feel like they know they can't fuck it up though. You know what I mean? I think that's good. I feel like at this point, for now, they're just gonna kind of be telling me things I already know. So we'll put our clothes back on, I guess. Game feels good. Those bees? No, butterflies. I would kind of experiment more with some of my other stuff, but I don't want to like use my resources without any real reason to. You know what I mean? I don't want to like waste my battery. Alligator? Or crocodile? Can't. Oh, there's another one close. I feel like something's gonna pop out at me. Ah! Alright. Noted. Ah! The battery recharges over time, I see. Alright, well, I'll mess with it then. Let's try this one. Alright, how do I do that again? Yeah, click left. Why is that punching? To emit waves. Oh, that button isn't working for me.
Visibility
that's
is
not what I
poor
meant
in
to
the
do.
jungle, so you'll be finding yourself in a lot
Yeah,
of unexpected
clicking my
encounters.
left stick is making me
Naturally,
punch.
this means that close quarters combat will be more important than ever.
So I'll have plenty of chances to use CQC then.
That's right. In proximity encounters, firing a gun isn't necessarily the best response to every situation.
the
It's
Master
only one
Collection
option among
version.
many. Rather
American
than taking the time
version?
to draw, aim, and fire a gun, engaging your opponent in hand-to-hand combat can sometimes be a faster and more reliable way of subduing him. Besides, in a sneaking mission like this one, it's too dangerous to go around firing
PC.
your gun. You'll end up
I got it on
revealing
Steam.
yourself to the enemy.
Yeah, I know. You created CQC to deal with exactly this type of situation.
With your help,
I'll see if
of
I can figure it
course.
out.
In a battle situation, you'll only have a split second to decide how to attack. Use the weapon button to attack using a weapon.
I think
and
I can edit the
CQC
controls.
button to attack using CQC. Press the CQC button once to throw a punch. Pressing it multiple times in...
Okay. I'm gonna skip this. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. Oh, well. Oh my god. This would have gone on forever. Yeah, let me see. Oh, I have to press and hold it. Press and hold it does it for me. I see, I see. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And let's check out this one. So that one doesn't find stationary objects. Okay. Cool. Oh, sinking. The beehive there. Kind of curious to see what happens. Ointment. I want to see what the ointment is. There's a lot of new stuff to explore in this game. Oh, wrong. Food. And then is that stamina bar is what's underneath my health, I'm assuming? Cool, cool, cool. Where did this ointment go? Maybe it's under cure and maybe I just don't have access to cure yet. kicking some snakes to death. Yeah, I guess that's probably, I'm assuming that's all that is then. Okay, we got some soldiers.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage.
Understood.
Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed.
Got it.
You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Got it. I'm at 85 when I'm in here. Wow, it feels so good to be able to... I can control the camera. Oh my goodness. I feel like I haven't been doing that. Or maybe it just opened up? I'm not sure. Oh, that's phenomenal. Oh, I can crawl through that. Let's do that. Bug juice. Let's keep going. There we go. Wrong button. Cool, cool, cool. It's over there. I like how it kind of forces you into first-person view when you're in the bushes. Oh God. It added a third-person view. I didn't know that. I want this. Give me this. Ooh. Ooh, a grenade. Just so they can see the enemies before they see you. That makes sense.
I think I saw something.
No, you didn't.
Huh.
Get down.
Guess I'm seeing things.
Just a box. So they really... I mean, it's always been stealth games, obviously, but it seems like they really, really are emphasizing the stealth. At least right now. Let's wait for him. I think he's going to turn around here. Probably wait for him. Wait for him to walk by. I'm going to call. See if they can tell me which way to go from here.
Sokolov should be at the abandoned factory to the north.
keep going
so
north.
head in that direction.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. And that's north. I'm assuming that's what that red mark on my compass is north. Okay. Not too shabby. I see. Oh, he's even grinning. Look at that shit-eating grin on Snake's face. He can't wait to pull this prank. That's so fucking funny. Alright, yeah, let's do it, Snake.
Huh? I hear something.
Oh, I shot the wrong thing.
There's nothing here. Huh? I hear something.
I think I fucked it up. I think I fucked it up. I think I was supposed to shoot the other one, because that was right where he was standing. I'm gonna save here quick. I don't know how saving in this game really works yet, so.
Do you want to save? Snake, do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Yes.
Nope, never heard of it.
These scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim, and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came from Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
How rude! Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Oh, okay, Snake.
Fine. I'll just get to the point, Snake. Be careful of what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fish man.
I appreciate the concern.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
Understood.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim either.
Are you calling me a fish man?
You started it.
What a flirt. Are there any other... No, there's no more. How did it go about this then? Maybe I put him to sleep when the other guard turns around. Patience. You can see my stamina bar going down. Maybe we'll just take our shot here. Oh god.
What's wrong?
Fuck. Fuck. Okay. Autobot is a little sensitive, I guess. Yeah, you did. It was really funny, Amphibious. He just like had this big shit-eating grin when he got out of that cutscene. Let's hide these bodies. It's not very hidden. There we go. Wonder how long they stay asleep in this game. God, I wasted so many bullets there. I wonder if I can do this part without needing to use any bullets or anything, or putting him to sleep, and use like brown camo on the bridge. Let's see. See, we'll give it a try when he turns around. Also, once I'm on the bridge, I'll just go into my menu and I'll see if I'll just look at my percentage. Okay, he's turning around. Alright, I want to see camouflage, uniform. So olive is best on the actual just do this. Oh, I thought I saw like an outcropping on the...
Huh? Who's that?
Oh, I can... Oh, wrong button. Hey, maybe you'll get to see the cutscene again. Let's see.
Snake! You alright? Snake!
Oh my gosh, the audio is so much like... has such higher fidelity in this game than the last couple. Like the bass... I have like bass headphones, so like... they're like really bumping.
I hear something.
I think I fucked it up again.
There's nothing here.
I'll wait for him to walk back and then I'll shoot the one that's closer to him.
Huh?
Yay! I actually worked that time. Nice! Let's run while we can. Come on, Sonar. Maybe it just doesn't work while I'm moving, or like have a gun in my hand. Interesting. Nothing around me. Let's see if there's anything up here. Oh. Nice-oo. I'm glad we got to redo that, because that was much easier and much funnier with the bees.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. Security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be
Northeast.
careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Let's save.
Do you want to save?
Yes.
Snake, have you heard of It Came from Outer Space?
Yes.
Yeah, you told me already.
So this astronomer sees a meteor, but it's really an alien spaceship, right? And the aliens start replacing the townspeople with clones and forcing them to help repair the ship. The 3D effects were quite realistic.
I've got all the real I can handle here in the jungle.
No, you don't get it. Precisely because it's realistic, with the images jumping out of the screen at you, it makes for a nice escape from reality. I have to admit it made my eyes tired, but it was really intense. Unfortunately, they don't make very many of those movies anymore.
When did it come out?
I was still in college, so probably about 10 years ago.
Guess I'm out of luck then.
You know, they're coming out with household versions of video cassette
No
recorders.
way.
One day you'll be able to see old movies anytime you want. It'll be like having a movie theater in your own home.
I don't believe it.
Really?
It's like if you had a record with movie film etched onto it instead of music. It'll work the same way.
You're kidding.
No, really. And someday they might make movies where you control the characters yourself.
I don't believe
Sounds
that
like
for a
magic.
second.
It'll happen. Make sure you stay alive to see it, Snake.
Like some kind of game that you play on video? I don't believe it. Let's call some other people. No response from the boss.
I see you've captured a giant anaconda.
Yes.
The giant anaconda is believed to be the largest snake in the world in terms of weight and diameter. It's not poisonous, but its large size makes it extremely powerful. They say it even eats crocodiles. Its only natural predator is man.
And snake.
And snake. The giant anaconda is a very large snake, but you should be able to capture it alive using the tranquilizer gun.
Got it. So how does it taste?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
I'm glad I didn't disappoint you. So?
Well, the guide says it tastes all right.
Good. I'll have to try some.
Ugh.
All right. Let's keep going. So in the original game, it was like all like this. Like top down like that. Wow, I feel like that would make it really hard. I mean, I guess you still have the, the first-person view mode. Okay, 2 dead ahead, and what's behind me? Oh, that's my legs. Uh-oh. Yeah, I get you there. Honestly, yeah, this isn't really that bad at all. It shows you a lot.
Seeing things.
You sure are. Oh, hello. Hello. I feel like this would be a bad game if you were afraid of snakes.
was that? Who's that?
Hide, hide, hide. Are they like shooting into the floor? Oh my god. Somebody still see me or something? I wonder if there's better camouflage for this area. So this is where squares and tree bark is good, okay? Okay, let's wait out this alert. So, how's the weather? Pretty nice out today here. Just grenades going off in the background. So it is like a full 100 seconds for both. You'd think this snake would be interested in that mouse.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
So I think he should be up here somewhere. Maybe right above me. More snakes. The snakes sure love it under here. Me included.
Snake, Sokolov is imprisoned in the northeast area of the factory.
Got it. To the northeast.
Yes, and don't engage the enemy. The object of this mission is to bring Sokolov back safely and nothing more. Contact Sokolov without being spotted by the enemy and bring him out discreetly. If you must dispose of an enemy, do it with the tranquilizer gun.
Got it. Okay.
What? Did you see something?
Just a box.
Nobody here.
Man, the upgrade to the AI for the enemies is a lot better in this game. I think I'm just gonna wait this caution out.
What's that sound?
Oh, the sonar. They can hear it?
Just my imagination.
Yeah. They're almost there. They're almost to like Skyrim level.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Unable to locate the problem.
Understood. Return to your position.
So I feel like he's like in this room that I'm right below. How do I get in there though? That's the question. That guy is really just doesn't want to move. No, I shouldn't. Alright, let's get rid of the body. Okay. Can I get on these? No. See a dude in there. Okay, a lot of dudes to my right. Shit. Yeah, this is nerve-wracking. No!
Who's
God
that?
damn it.
What the?
Press the wrong button. Alright, that's fine, that's fine.
This is HQ. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Oh, that guy sees me. Jeez Louise. Chill. Man, these rats do not give a fuck. All right. Just wait this out.
HQ, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Three of them right there. On my battery recharge. Yeah, I have to get used to this more like free 3D style of stealth. I'm still used to like the old school Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, like more like, I don't know, it feels like more two-dimensional in a way. Let's try to eat something. Tasty. Snake eater. Eat any type of snake. I'm a cannibal. I keep hearing people right on my left. I'm afraid to go out. Okay. It's a lot of dudes. All right, all right.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Unable to locate the problem.
Understood. Return to your position.
Yeah, return to your positions. Just gonna give everyone a second to get back to where they're supposed to be. Okay. Let's let that guy move off. Oh, he's coming towards me. Brother, please don't walk this way. Okay. And I gotta wait for that guy. Oh god. Turn around, brother. Turn around. Oh my god, they take forever. Please turn around. Please! Oh my god, I'm losing my window. Okay. Can I shove people in lockers? No, I can't. Oh fuck. Where is this guy? Okay. We made it to the room. What are you burning?
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word.
Nice.
But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Never heard of him.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
I was right.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over
I have a
another
colonel.
secret weapons research
Or,
facility
I had
much
a
like
colonel.
this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me.
Oh, damn.
Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb.
I ain't speaking Russian.
Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Oh, maybe I am speaking Russian.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
That smile.
I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
I noticed
What
that.
happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
I don't know. She did that whole big speech about how we're not always fighting on the same team. And that makes me think that maybe she's going to be working for this guy who's trying to kidnap this dude. What is he doing? He's like trying to Kamehameha. Yeah, that's what that's Jay. That's what exactly what I was thinking. Freeze! Oh fuck! This is bad. Who sneaks up on the sneaking people?
Freeze!
Man, I keep predicting lines.
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh? Wait, no way.
Huh?
Is that Ocelot?
We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of
Yo!
What's a Gru soldier doing here?
Oh, he had a revolver. God damn.
He's the Ocelot commander.
Dude is mewing.
That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Come on. Josh.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
Yeah, I saw that. That's
Ocelot
crazy.
never lets his prey escape.
What?
just all just gonna stand around and watch him do this? God damn. Whoa, he's cold.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
No. What the fuck? Did bro just meow? I knew he was mewing, I didn't know he was meowing.
Crew operatives!
What is that stance?
Hey, what's up, Domska? Welcome in.
Gun.
Yeah.
If you're not the boss, then die.
Bro, you did all that and your gun jammed? Are you kidding me? This ain't the Ocelot I knew.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
Wait, no way. Is he waiting for him to line up? Or okay. Snake, why are you just... Oh, he's been hit by a dart. Whose darts are these? Man, this Ocelot has a long way to go. Oh! Wait.
Impossible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil.
Oh,
that's more of a revolver technique.
You gave him the idea?
You filthy American dog!
Nice. Oh, that's badass. You got some grown up to do, Ocelot.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's like, I'm going to remember that line. He said, I'm going to remember that line and use it in Metal Gear Solid 1.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov, too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree.
True.
You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Young gun, submit Ocelot. That's the, Oh, I gotta get out of here before these dudes wake up. He ran... I thought he saw him run this way. I think I saw him go this way. Let's change our camo quick. Nice. Where did he go?
Snake, stay alert. The KGB and GRU both have their sights set on Sokolov. GRU is a military espionage outfit, the intelligence wing of the Soviet Defense Ministry's General Staff Office. It competes with the KGB, which is under the Ministry of Internal Affairs, and the two are always watching each other.
Never let the left hand know what the right hand is doing.
Exactly. Now, added to that rivalry, there's a vicious power struggle going on between the Khrushchev faction and the anti-Khrushchev faction.
So Khrushchev is using the KGB, and Volgan and the anti-Khrushchev forces are using the GRU?
That's the idea. The two factions are fighting over Sokolov. We're in an extremely dangerous situation here.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Get Sokolov out of there safely. He must not be turned over to the KGB or to the GRU. Sokolov took off in the direction of the rope bridge. Get after him.
Okay, so he did
Hurry!
go to the rope bridge. Thank you. Thank you, British Colonel. I wonder if this is faster.
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me.
I keep hearing Groot.
I'm finished!
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good. What the fuck was that?
That's what they were making you build.
Some kind
Yes. The
of gear
Shagohod.
made out of metal.
The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
It looks a lot like a Ghost in the Shell little spider robot.
Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Yeah, sounds great to me. Let's get it. Let's get it. In and out. You know, I'm sure it'll be that simple. Surely nothing will happen on this rope bridge. I feel like if the CIA knew that this guy had the capability of completing that weapon, instead of this being like a rescue operation in real life, they would just have me assassinate this guy. Boss! We're about to be betrayed. I feel like we're about to be betrayed.
Boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
14180. What in the fuck?
Huh?
Bees?
Hornets.
Ah! I hate that. I hate that. Ah! Ah! I hate that. Ew. So maybe the Patriots?
My
not,
friends.
Not that they are the
Let
Patriots,
us
but
fight
maybe they're
together
working for
again.
the Patriots.
I've waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Ugh!
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths
Some
of hell
gross ass
itself.
dudes.
It's raining blood. Is he crying?
What?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country.
That's
and to
Vogan?
my unit.
You want me in your unit?
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union.
What?
Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
And you just drop those things?
These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras.
Cobras?
He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Oh, you can like still zoom in and stuff. She whooping my ass. Oh!
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
What the?
He must die.
Wait.
It's kind of badass.
He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him.
You're just gonna trust her to do it?
Jack, you can't come with us.
I'm gonna jump. Oh. Oh, I took it from her. Her headband. It's my headband. Oh.
The new blood has been rejected.
If I was that colonel, I would be like, you said you were going to kill him. He could probably survive that.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
She's got to be working undercover or something, I feel like.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major.
More than his arm that's broken.
She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment.
Wow.
Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment.
Holy cow. That's in depth.
Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow
What
the
the
flow
hell?
of blood,
That's
and
crazy.
bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Sure, I can't just eat like some shelf-stable, like, cakes? Let's do that arm first. Okay. Do splint and bandage. Cut. Do cut. We do cuts. Huh. Be zooming through them in no time? Okay. Is there anything else I need with this? No. And then I need a suture kit here, I think. Cut. Okay. Another cut. Do I need bandages on these as well, I wonder? Okay, so that heals it entirely. Okay, I see. It, like, makes them go smaller. I get it now. What else do I need here? Ointment for burn, okay. Another cut. Oh, I did not mean to use a splint on it. Oh well. Broken bone, broken bone. Another broken bone. Oh, god dang it. Oh, that's the cut, okay. And then... Okay. I get it now. It was overwhelming when it was all at once, but I get it now. Oh! Ugh. God, I'm bad with bone stuff. Ugh. I've never... Well, I've broken a toe, I guess, technically. But that doesn't really count, because you don't really have to do anything for it.
We're coming to get
I broke
you
it when
now.
I was
Just stay
pretty,
where you are. We'll drop a
little,
recovery
when I was
balloon.
10.
Can you set it up?
What about you? Ever broken a bone? Yeah. It's about as bad as I've had it as well, more or less. I don't think I ever want to break a bone. No one ever does, though, obviously.
Shagohod.
Oh, yeah. Keep forgetting that you can look around like that. Amphibious. Snake looks so sad. He's like a kid in a candy shop. This little nuke.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What's he sniffing? Ocelot, don't be a creep.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Yeah, like a
Apparently
raptor.
she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch.
Brother.
I'll take her.
Brother. Let's not be
so
a fucking
fast,
creep.
my dear. A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's
gonna
time I
nuke
gave
it?
this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger.
What do you mean?
Be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
What?
Colonel!
That's what? Why would a Russian say that? Kind of badass line. Am I gonna get hit by the nuke? Oh my god! Good thing I got all that ointment for the nuclear burns I'm likely gonna get from all these UVs. Yes, please. Konami presents.
What a thrill with darkness and silence.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Kojima does love those, like, sort of playable trailers, doesn't he?
I'm searching and I'll melt.
I'm glad I'm finally hearing this song in-game.
What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme.
Ah, this song goes so hard. Holy shit. Yeah.
In my time,
Oh.
there'll be no one else.
That's so badass.
I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new life in my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else.
Fucking badass intro. Goddamn.
It's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Woo! Goddamn. Looks sick.
I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
I got chills. I got chills.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace.
This
Arriving
voice
at the
sounds familiar.
designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
Oh.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds.
Nice
The reason I came to
turn
see
of
you today,
phrase.
Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even
They
bigger.
want us to execute, I bet, the whole team to prove.
Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
True. There's an embargo.
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you?
Yeah, that probably doesn't sound too good.
In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then? The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend.
A real
During
girl
World
boss.
War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war.
Gatekeep
In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells?
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the Boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yep.
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
It was the Boss, dog.
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the Boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
That's a tall order.
Preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The Boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little coaction?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing.
You know what it means, dog.
Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Just asking me to do the impossible again.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
Oh, hello.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Hello, Yumi.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
Snake does love the Japanese
girls. You mean
girls.
the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Vulcan's ranks.
Yeah, this is sick.
Also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route.
This
You'll
is
need to
fucking
rendezvous
sick.
with him when you get there.
Holy shit, we're moving.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3.
Mach 3?
Heading south. I'm about to lose it.
It's an alien. It's an alien. It's not the U.S. I wonder what those G's feel like. Jesus Christ, that's fast. Oh my God! God, that would hurt. It's fucking badass, though.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate
Is that
the
all?
boss?
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
I must have missed that one.
Anyway,
Snake be missing
it's
all the
based on a
movies.
true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished.
So it was your fault.
I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah,
That's crazy,
it doesn't
dude.
sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I
Harry?
call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked.
Damn.
It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73.
4573.
She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. He'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry
Film
when you
references?
infiltrate
I
the
gotcha.
research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and "Lali
Whoa,
Lule."
what the fuck?
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Alright, let's check out the camouflage. Okay. All looks good. It's in the backpack. Got stun grenades. Cool. Sneak, but don't sneak. Yeah, you know. Cool. Let's take a peek here. Got a directional mic. I had that before. I never used it. Cool. Alright. Got the other normal stuff here. Sounds good. But seriously, Stink, yes. Okay, understood. Some over there. Cool. Snake. Come here. Give me that. Alright, I'll probably play like a half hour more. Let's save. Just to say we did it.
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days,
You
actually.
never told me your name.
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah,
Naked
but
snake.
you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so.
Damn!
No, but seriously,
Some real
don't
flirting.
forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission. Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt. If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Understood.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Nice. Good comeback.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission
Snake,
fails.
have some tact.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
There's a lot more on
Good.
the stake
I
than
believe in you.
your fucking
But
medical
you know what?
license.
I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I could watch over you. Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble, to make sure you and the boss don't kill each other.
But
so that's why I
we're gonna
volunteered.
have to do that.
I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
Thanks.
Stop right there.
Huh?
You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
Yo! You're Snake, aren't you?
And you're Sigint?
None other.
I heard that you're an expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Close.
Huh?
I am the expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
If Thirst was a person, real.
I'm the guy that designed your trank gun,
Yeah, Snake
active
is a-
sonar, and motion detector.
Snake is a horny man.
If you want to know anything about weapons or equipment you find in the field, just send me a message and ask. Later.
All right. Nice fellow. Nice to meet you. And then let's give you a call.
Snake, unlike the Virtuous mission, this is a night operation. You'll be encountering nocturnal animals that you didn't encounter your last mission. Some of them are venomous, like the king cobra, so be careful.
Oh, Lord.
If you get bitten by a venomous animal, the poison will spread through your body and rapidly drain your life gauge. If that's the case, go into the cure screen and survival viewer immediately and inject yourself with serum. Got it?
Got it. Got it, got it, got it. All right. I think we're ready to move on. What is that? Oh, look at this little guy. Look at this little fella. Wonder if I look at him and call.
I see you caught yourself a reticulated python. The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the
this'll
world.
be fun.
The biggest ones can
Give
grow
me a
up to
little-
10 meters in length. Although they're not poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful around them. They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs.
Oh, damn.
Their most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could get bitten before you even know it's there. It's a huge snake, but you should be able to capture it alive by using the tranquilizer gun. I'll bet if you capture one and throw it at an enemy, it'll give them a good scare.
Right.
Hell yeah.
But how do they taste?
Huh?
Do they taste good?
You're actually going to eat one.
Why else would I be asking?
Cannibal.
What was that?
Nothing. Let's see what the guide says. Ah, you're in luck. It says they taste pretty good.
Good. I can hardly wait.
Ugh.
Ugh. All right, chat. There will be a quiz at the end on all the animals that we learn about, okay? So be sure you take notes. I kind of want her to tell me about these things. Whoa! It flew away! Oops. I need to capture one, like a Pokemon. We're not playing Metal Gear anymore, chat. Playing Pokemon. Where'd the little fella go? Where'd the flying squirrel go? Is he gone? I want to see what happens if I capture a live one. I refuse to shoot him dead. Or kill him. Or likely eat him. Though I'm sure Snake will ask about the taste. Nothing I can do about that. I'll keep my eyes peeled in the trees. They're in the trees, man. Flying squirrels. They're in the trees. Let's get one of these live. That was just a normal ass gun. Holy shit. Okay. I'm really glad I didn't shoot the squirrel. Holy shit. I thought that was a tranquilizer. My fault. Oh, a rattlesnake. Sorry. Gotta learn.
The gauge below your life gauge is your stamina gauge. It shows, as the name suggests, your remaining stamina. As you consume stamina, your natural life regeneration is slowed, and your hands shake more.
I see.
Your O2 gauge and grip gauge also become shorter. Excessively low stamina can often impede your mission objectives. Make sure you replenish stamina before that occurs.
Like the rations. Tell me about the snake.
When you're bitten by a venomous animal such as a snake...
Alright. Oh, I see. Okay. I already had it, so she didn't have anything more to say about it. Yeah, I know. I was playing along with the bit. I was just doing a bad job of it. Oh, is that a snake right there? Give me that. A horse? Well, can I knife it? Well. Horse.mp3, yep. Oh, go in first person with the knife? Ooh, okay, okay. Get a little closer. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Thank you. That's good to know.
I see you caught yourself a green tree python. The green tree python isn't venomous, so no need to worry. It's fairly docile too, so I don't think it's likely to attack you. The green tree python originally comes from Australia and New Zealand. It's a really pretty green color, and it lives... Oh my god.
What's wrong?
Snake, what did I just say?
They come from Australia
Is
and
it
New
an
Zealand.
invasive species?
No, after that.
They're a really pretty green color.
I thought so. What was I thinking? Seeing a snake and calling it pretty?
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Everything. When a normal woman sees a snake, she's supposed to scream or get sick or something like that.
And you think you're normal?
What was that?
Nothing.
It's all your fault.
Jeez, I'm sorry. But enough of that.
What do you mean, enough of that? This is serious.
No,
That's such a
I
good
just
soundbite.
wanted you to tell me how it tastes.
How
And you
should I
think
know?
you're normal.
It was awfully pretty, though.
And you think you're normal? Dope. Where's this horse at? Yo. It's Roach.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
Yeah. A little.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, what are you doing here? What is that suit? Good. Why do I keep getting disarmed, both figuratively and literally, by this woman?
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead.
And my sons?
You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss.
I do, you know,
I'm not
kind of
your
love a
boss
woman who
anymore.
can whoop some ass. I'll be real.
There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America.
Why did it shoot the bullets like that?
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry.
What the fuck?
The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings?
Damn, an epic
You
coat
don't know
back
the truth
on.
yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long.
Yo. Oh, come on!
If we meet again, I'll kill you.
Stop breaking my bones.
Now, go home.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Understood. I'm gunless. Oh, fuck.
What's this? HQ? HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
You got here fast. Do a quick save.
You want to save? Hey, Snake, have you ever seen Forbidden Planet?
I have not.
No, can't say I have.
It's about this expedition that goes to the planet Altair 4 in an ultra-fast spaceship. When they arrive, they meet the survivor of the last expedition, Dr. Morbius. Dr. Morbius was exploring the planet along with his daughter Altera and the versatile Robbie the robot. Ignoring the doctor's warnings, the expedition team is suddenly attacked by an invisible creature called the Monster from the Id. The special effects they used for the science stuff were really neat. I wish I had a robot like Robbie that could make anything I wanted it to.
I'm more interested in that invisible monster. If I were invisible, I wouldn't have to bother hiding or wearing camouflage.
True.
Maybe someday you'll be able to turn invisible.
Yeah, that'll be the day.
Let's get the hell out of here. Oh yeah, sonar. And here's sonar. Oh, they're walking behind me. Nobody.
Who's that?
Frick. Oh god, and a Cobra too! Where is he?
This is HQ.
Control here. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack. What the? I see him.
Wait, is this the same bridge? Well, let's heal ourselves quick. Got a little cut. And a gunshot wound. Venom. Cold medicine. Okay, nothing, none of that, none of that. Useful for removing bullets. Okay. And then disinfectant. Nice. Use a knife to remove the bullets. Nice. That's what I got a achievement for. God damn it.
Over there!
Let's see if we can weasel our way out of this. Wonder how long he stays knocked out for. I don't even know if I'm going the right way.
Major.
Snake, the boss is your enemy. You've got to accept that reality. Adam is waiting for you at the abandoned factory to the north of your current position. Head north.
Head north. Understood.
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Control here. Lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
What's wrong?
Let's keep sneaking.
Damn it. Huh? Somebody there?
Nope. Just a box.
What the? Huh? Somebody there?
Just a box. Let's keep moving. Oh, I was looking at chat. How do I get up? God damn it! I've like tried to press every button. Just gotten out of there. Yeah, I guess that is 3 hours. Yeah, I'm like, it's the top button. Okay, it's a little bit of a shame because like now I'm into the meta game and I'm really excited to play. But on the other side of that coin, the next time I stream, it'll just be the start of gameplay basically. So maybe honestly this is a good stopping point, and then the next time I stream, I can just get started. You know what I mean? So that's what I think I'll do. I think I'll call it here. I might even stream tomorrow. I'll post it on Twitter, of course, as always. Let me see. Let me see. I think let's see. Yeah, I think I'll call it here. I think I'm going to raid out into a friend. Yes, I'll do that. I'm going to raid out. So, oh, whoa. I can use my mouse in this game for, oh, that's kind of sick, actually. I might use that for missions where I need to aim. But I think I'll raid y'all out into my friend Luca. They're playing a game called Wuthering Waves. I'm not sure what that is. But she's a sort of demon. And she's very funny. And I'm going to raid y'all out to her. But thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. I'll probably be back tomorrow because I'm really excited to play this game. And I'm really excited to see what happens. And just from that little bit of gameplay, I was having a lot of fun. So looking forward to it. Let me start the raid here. Raid. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Go. All right. Y'all have a good night. And thanks so much for tuning in once again.